about hydrogen-powered vehicles. We start by asking the question, what is hydrogen? It's a silly little element you have to learn in chemistry with one proton and one electron. But it turns out hydrogen is also very effective at powering vehicles. Vehicles like this Mercedes SLS that runs completely on hydrogen. So the great debate comes down to gas versus hydrogen, the traditional internal combustion engines versus the more modern hydrogen fuel cells. Hydrogen-powered vehicles are more efficient than gas-powered vehicles and will be the vehicles of the future. So let's start out by examining internal combustion engines. Now, internal combustion engines, or gas engines, run by a simple principle. Gas, burning oxygen, produces energy, water, and CO2. And after years and years of innovation, we turned that formula into one of these. This is the current VTEC engine used on most Honda Civics and Accords. Now, even with this much technology, the greatest efficiency we can achieve with this, according to the University of Washington study, is 20%. That means, given gas with enough energy to move a car 100 miles, your typical engine can only move it 20 miles. That's not good. That's wasted gas and lots of wasted pollution. A lot of pollution, according to the EPA, back in a study done in 2000, that the average passenger car uses almost 600 gallons of gas in 1 year, creating over 12,000 pounds of carbon dioxide from one car. That adds up to over 314 million tons of carbon dioxide just from United States cars alone, according to the Environmental Defense Fund. That is a lot of pollution. Now, on the other hand, we have hydrogen fuel cells, which work in a much different fashion. Basic principle is that if you take water and you add energy to it, you'll create hydrogen and oxygen. Hydrogen carrying this energy. Now, when you put the hydrogen back with oxygen, you release that same energy along with only water. No CO2, just water. Now, according to the Belluna hydrogen report back in 2008, the majority of our hydrogen today still uses gas. But even using this gas, it is much more efficient than internal combustion engines. How much more? According to GetEnergySmart.org, over 65 to 75% efficiency. That is much better than the 20% of most engines. And we're also investing in other ways of getting hydrogen production, using sustainable energy, such as bacteria and solar power. Now, the hydrogen fuel cell found in most cars, once again, works very simply, combining hydrogen fuel with oxygen in the atmosphere to create energy and the only byproduct of water. So, a modern hydrogen cell is something like this. This is one created by Honda. This is the FC cell, and can be found in the world's first production hydrogen car, the Honda FCX Clarity. Looks like a normal car, drives like a normal car, except the only thing that comes out of its tailpipe is pure water. Isn't that good? Now, according to Honda.com, you can get one for about $600 a month lease. But according to Forbes.com, it costs over $300,000 to make one of these. And currently, they can only be found in the great state of California. Now, many other car companies are investing in this technology, including BMW, Audi, Chevrolet, Ford, and even Arnold Schwarzenegger's famous hydrogen-powered Hummer. Currently, we have many hydrogen stations across America, mainly concentrated in California. Now, hydrogen power has a very bright future. According to the Japan Times, there's plans to build over 100 fueling stations in Japan by 2015. And there's also a planned hydrogen highway, which are highways lined with hydrogen fueling stations in both California and Europe, according to the Department of Energy. Now, the most important fact is from the Argonne National Library. Currently, as Americans, we produce 4 million metric tons of hydrogen a year. And this is just not using all our resources. If we were to make 37.7 million tons of hydrogen a year, which is not unreasonable, that would mean total independence from all foreign fuels. Now, wouldn't that be good? So it's obvious that hydrogen is an advancement over the modern gas engine. And as transportation becomes more of a necessity in today's globalizing economy, and emission rates become more strict, hydrogen-powered vehicles will be there as a solution to the future. Thank you very much.